What's up, everybody? Welcome to the weekly slate. I'm here with Huey, Matt. Again, we're back here with all day. Our picks didn't go as well as we thought they did last week, but we're going to step it up this week. Don't forget, All Day does got fresh threads coming out tomorrow. If you do want to purchase a pack, you can get there. You can get that new Aaron Rodgers, Justin Fields cards in their new moments. But let's get straight to it here. How are you guys doing today?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Getting ready for the week of NFL to start tomorrow. Looking forward to the slate of games that we got going on Sunday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
I can't wait, man. It's a big exciting week in the NFL this week. NFLalldday.com, man. I've been trying to use the website. I've been picking my picks. Hopefully, I can get in the winner's circle this week.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be our week. I said it was everybody's first time being on the site. Now that they see the way things are going, I'm with the experts. Of course, one of our guys, Ezra, did win some money. So we'll get his picks later on and figure out what he did. But let's start off right off the bat, and we'll start off with you, Matthew. What player do you think is going to go for 250 passing yards next Sunday?
I am going to go with a guy who I think had a rough week, and he's going to want to hit the ground running. I'm going to go Lamar Jackson against the Cleveland Browns.
Ooh, you say running, so you know this is passing 250 yards.
I know. But with that brutal loss that he suffered, I think they're going to want to hang like 45 on Cleveland.
Speaking about running, Huey, what quarterback do you think is going to have a 20-plus rushing yards?
I think that Buffalo's defense is going to force him to run outside of the design runs that the offense is already going to have, and we're going to go with Justin Fields of the New York Jets, speaking of fresh threads.
Ooh. I'm glad for Justin Fields, man. He did real good. 30 pass attempts. I am going to go with Patrick Mahomes. I think it's going to be a shootout with them and the Eagles. I think he's going to throw a lot. That's going to be my pick for 30 pass attempts. Matt, we got a 50-plus rushing yards. We missed this one, unfortunately, last week, I remember.
We did. I think we went with Bijan. He did most of his work through the air, unfortunately.
He did most. Yeah, he did. Yeah. 50-plus rushing yards. I'm going to go. You know what? God damn it. Give me Bijan again. I'm going to give him another
Here
chance.
we go. We're not giving up on you.
Minnesota.
We are not giving up on you. You're going to go. Matt's going against one of the best defense, and he's like, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that.
Yeah, let's go with Bijan again.
It's a blitz-heavy defense, which can open up the opportunity for a long run for Bijan.
And not only that, what are the odds of him not hitting it 2 weeks in a row? Come on. This is one of the best running backs in the NFL.
Absolutely.
You ain't lying. 25 plus receiving yards.
I am going to stick with the same game that I picked last time. We're going to go with Breece Hall here. Justin Fields likes to check down the ball, and I think Breece Hall is going to have a lot of receptions in this game.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't get hit.
That's a good one.
12 rushing attempts. I'm going to go with Williams. I think he's going to get 12. I think the Rams give him a decent load of carries versus Tennessee.
I think they'll be up in that game too, which will allow them to just kind of ice the game away with carries later on.
All right, Matt,
absolutely.
The 8 targets, what receiver do you think will be targeted at least 8 times?
Oh, we got to go Jamar Chase. Because he had a crap week also. This is bounce back week. That's the theme. Not only are we going to bounce back with our picks, but players who disappointed us last week are going to bounce back.
There we go. Huey, 60-plus receiving yards.
60-plus receiving yards here. We are going to go with Ladd McConkey against Las Vegas. I think the Chargers are going to throw the ball a lot, and I think Ladd McConkey is going to have a bounce-back week after Keenan Allen had a big week in week 1.
And you know what? Let's give Matt his props about how Quentin Johnson was going to bounce back this year. And he did right off the bat. So,
he told us he told us.
kudos to you, Matt, for saying that. One TD. I am gonna go with Scary Terry.
Oh, okay.
I
Oh, I
think
like that.
I think he's gonna get one next week. Think he's due and he's ready to go. One sack, Matt. One sack. What do we got?
Oh, you know, I gotta say, these defenses did not impress me last week.
You must have not watched the Denver Broncos, but go on.
They did not impress me the least bit, actually, especially offensively. You know what? I am going to go with who are the Jets playing?
Jets are playing the Bills.
Oh, actually, no. Give me somebody that's playing Tua. Whoever Miami's playing? We're taking somebody from their team.
Miami is playing New England.
Let's go with somebody from New England.
Who's New England have? Do they have they signed Harold Landry in the offseason? Is that who they signed?
I don't even know if New England has a player, but
yeah,
like
Harold Landry, but it looked like he picked up an injury designation.
We got Williams. If you're ready to roll with that, Matt.
Let's do it.
Huey, 8 tackles.
8 tackles here. We are going to go with, I wanted to initially say Bobby Okereke out of New York, but let's go with Ernst Jones in Seattle against Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh's going to try to run the ball after not being able to establish it much last week. And even when they did try to establish it last week, they weren't able to get much. So I think Ernst Jones is going to have an opportunity to get a lot of tackles.
All right. There's our lineup right there.
We're going to do better. I can feel it.
I feel like we're going to win it this time around. So, all right, let's go to the pick'em. One of my favorites. We did.
I went 12 for 16 last week.
We didn't do that bad, but we weren't the best. Matt, we'll go with the first game with you: Washington Redskins at the Green Bay Packers.
Oh, I'm going with the Commanders on the road to get the victory against Green Bay tomorrow night.
Interesting.
On the road.
Thursday night game. I could see that actually.
I'm going to do this next pick right here: the Los Angeles Rams at the Tennessee Titans. And believe it or not, this game is going to be closer than what people think. Unfortunately, I think Rams are going to edge them out. I'm going to stick with the Los Angeles Rams.
You're a California guy, and you're saying unfortunately to the Rams?
Well, I really like what I've seen from Ward. Like I could tell he's going to be a good QB. Like I can just tell. I know he is. Like he's going to be good. So I wouldn't be surprised if he goes off. Huey, San Francisco at New Orleans. I believe Purdy might be out.
Yeah, so we're going to go with your pick here. I believe you have San Francisco. And then before we move on to the next one, just thank you for not making me pick against the Titans.
Yeah. That's why I was like, let me get an interception here. We got a New York battle, and we got a New York guy here. Matt, Buffalo Bills at the New York Jets.
Come on.
Who do you got?
The Bills.
Okay.
The Jets played their Super Bowl last week.
They're going to be I think they're going to cover a lot this year, but there still comes with the loss. Seattle at Pittsburgh Steelers. I like Pittsburgh in this one. That's my choice. Huey, we got Jacksonville at Cincinnati. What do you got?
I think Cincinnati's offense is going to bounce back. They're going to put up a lot of points. We're going to see a lot of yards out of Jamar Chase, Justin Burrow. We might see a score from T. Higgins and Jamar Chase in this one. Bengals win that one.
On to the rivalries of this week. We got the New York Giants at the Dallas Cowboys. Matt, what do we got here?
I'm gonna go with the Dallas Cowboys. The Giants' offense looked pathetic, anemic. I don't believe in them, and they're going back to Russell Wilson. I don't get it. I don't know why we signed Russell Wilson. I don't want Russell Wilson in New York. I just
He reminds me
why'd
of
you make
Eli
me pick this
Manning.
game?
He
Yeah,
reminds
this
me of Eli
is
Manning, Matt.
just annoying, man. And I do like what Javante Williams brought to the Cowboys last week. He brought like a nice dimension to them. If CD Lamb can hold on to the ball, the Cowboys win against the Eagles last week. So I think the Cowboys are a better team than people think, and I think they're gonna get it done here against the Giants.
All right. We got New England Patriots at the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins are bad. As long as the Patriot players don't go out on that Miami strip, they should be fine. I'm picking New England. Huey, we got the Bears at the Detroit Lions here. We got Ben Johnson trying to get back at his old team. Technically, the offense did score more than the Detroit Lions did last week. What do you got for us, Huey?
Yeah,
Go
no, like you
Bears.
said, this is a revenge game for Ben Johnson, being the head coach against his old team. I didn't like what I saw from the interior of the offensive line from Detroit. I think it's going to take them a little bit of time to figure that out, and I'm going Chicago in this one with the upset.
Ooh. Another rivalry. We got the former Browns team versus the Browns team. We got the Cleveland Browns versus the Baltimore Ravens. Matt, who you got?
Come on, I just told you guys. This is Lamar Jackson revenge week. He gonna hang 45 on him. I'm taking the Baltimore Ravens to romp against the Cleveland Browns.
We got Carolina at Arizona. Carolina lost to the Jags last week. Arizona won with the sick Kyler Murray. I'm expecting Kyler to be healthy. A little home opener. I'm going with Arizona. Huey, we got the Denver Broncos at the Indianapolis Colts. Take it away.
Yeah, you saved me from being having to pick against my team earlier. I'm going to save you from the homer allegations right now. Denver's going to win this game. I don't think what we saw from the Colts last week was real, and they're going to play a tough defense, and the Broncos are going to win that game.
2, one of my game of the weeks, Matt. Philadelphia at the Kansas City Chiefs. Who do you think wins this game?
Now, Philly didn't play well last week. Kansas City lost their wide receiver last week, and they didn't exactly cover themselves in glory offensively or defensively against the Chargers. But home opener, I think Kansas City is going to beat the Philadelphia Eagles.
Are you just saying that, or you really think that?
Listen, I understand they're depleted, but Patrick Mahomes showed me that he is not here to play games. He was as fiery and in midseason form as I've seen him in a while. Like, if it was up to Patrick Mahomes, the Chiefs would have won last week. But unfortunately, the defense kept giving it back and giving it back. Patrick Mahomes, he was able to adapt to Xavier Worthy going out right away, got Hollywood Brown all them yards, got Juju Smith Schuster 5 receptions. Patrick Mahomes is the ultimate leader of men, and I think he's going to lead Kansas City to victory this weekend.
All right. Atlanta heads to Minnesota. Um, Minnesota's defense is still there. I think they're going to give Atlanta fits. I'm going with the Vikings. Huey, we got Tampa Bay at Houston. What do you got there?
Yeah, so another team that had offensive line struggles early in the season. I think their coaching staff is good enough to be able to work around it and adjust. CJ Stroud's a good quarterback. They have good offensive weapons. I'm picking the Texans to win in this game.
There we go. And Matt, you get the last Monday nighter of the 2. We got the Los Angeles Chargers at the Las Vegas Raiders. We couldn't say that a few years ago, right? We were San Diego versus Oakland. Now we're Los Angeles versus Las Vegas. Who do you got?
Uh, I'm going to go with the Chargers. they made me believers last week. I like the defense. The offense is coming. I don't really care for the way the Raiders played last week against the Patriots. I kind of feel like uh Genti didn't do much. Now, while Gino threw for 396 yards, he also had a couple boneheaded plays thrown in there. You can't do that against the Chargers because the Chargers are pretty buttoned up. Jim Harbaugh has them like very disciplined and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go with the Chargers to come away with the victory against the Raiders.
All right, we are on to the Playbook Classic here. I do have the moment, so we are going to play. I am a collector. I like to collect cards in real life, and I like to collect digital ones. So you're going to see right here, they are loaded my moments to see who I have. Obviously, we used Joe Barrow last week, so he's in a cooldown. We won't be able to use him again for 2 more weeks. So, Huey, 250 plus passing yards here.
Give me 1 second. I want to see what J.J. McCarthy did against the Chicago defense, because what did he do? So he only went for 143. As a rookie, I'm gonna stay away from Jared Goff. Like I said, we're gonna stick with their lineup. Let's go with
Gino did 254 last week. Kyler Murray did 226. Daniel Jones, he went off, obviously. Trevor Lawrence, Spencer Rattler.
50 passing yards. Do you have a Mahomes moment?
Let me see. I do now. I do now. For $2, I do now.
I don't like the way Pacheco looked last week, and I think they're going to have to throw the ball. They're going to try to get Kelsey involved. They're going to get Hollywood Brown involved with big explosive plays, and I think he's going to reach that 250-yard mark. Also, I didn't like the way their defense looked, so I think he's going to have to throw the ball.
Yeah, I'm with you too. I think he's gonna have to throw the ball. In this NFL all day connects to my wallet. Yeah, it was a shame. Burrow didn't do his thing last week.
Yeah,
it really wasn't, because I was playing against him in fantasy, so I was kind of glad. I'm not gonna lie.
he really shit the bed.
Let me see what we got here.
What did we get for the moment here?
Yeah, wide open guy. Yep. So we are going with Mahomes. We are going with Mahomes for our first one. So, all right. What's the next one here? 20 rushing yards, Matt.
Okay, 20 rushing yards.
I want to
go
Daniel Jones, Bo Nix, Justin Fields.
You know what? He's hot. Let's go with Daniel Jones.
It is what it is, man.
He's hot. I mean, what
the Broncos pass rush is going to make him leave the pocket.
Yeah, he's going to.
I don't mind the pick.
Times.
Yeah, last week he had 26 yards.
Looks like we lost the screen, Mike. Oh, it looks like we lost Mike.
Back with us soon, I'm sure.
Yeah. All right. Well, while we're waiting for him, the next one up is going to be 30 pass attempts. We just went through all of the games for the slate. Who are you? What games are you looking for that maybe have a little higher passing volume and players we should consider for that one?
I'm looking at
And if you have any
Miami
questions,
versus New England.
okay.
I'm looking at San Diego versus Las Vegas. And I think Baker Mayfield's gonna try to air it out against Houston.
That'll be an interesting one, depending on whether or not Houston's offense can get rolling and how much Tampa has to play keep up.
Yeah.
All right, we got Mike back,
All
so
right,
we're
yeah,
adding
yeah.
back to the stage.
When I charge my laptop, can't forget to plug it into the wallet, right?
Oh,
Hey,
but
what's the brunch
real
boxing
quick
show
before we
without
get
technical
back to it,
difficulties?
Huey, looking at that trade you sent me, if we could swap out that quarterback for the other quarterback, I think we got something going here.
I'll think about that.
Okay.
All right.
Once you're ready to share again, we'll go ahead and get that back on the screen.
It says my screen sharing was I'm grayed out, so it's saying I cannot do it.
Really?
Yeah. It says screen sharing was canceled. Make sure you click share on the module and not cancel. You ever seen that ever before?
No, I'm not quite sure what you're getting there.
Let me see if I can leave and come back.
Okay. Yeah, maybe it was because of the way you had to leave the studio the last time.
Yeah.
Hey man, switch from Twitter to YouTube. Still got technical problems. Is what it is.
I'm not gonna lie, I missed the Twitter Spaces.
Yeah, we got to figure out how to get more of the listeners involved again.
Well, because we have to have the space running at the same time that we have the Twitter running.
Right.
I mean, as the YouTube running. That'll solve everything.
I might be able to do that with a second device. So I'm gonna try to figure something out here. Maybe not this week, but in the next couple weeks, so we can get everything settled.
Yeah.
All right, Mike. What's it looking like?
It doesn't let me do it, but it does let me share my window. So we'll see. Let me know if you guys see it or not.
All right. Yeah, we can. Let's go ahead.
Yeah, back in business.
All right, and we're on with the third pick, and which is mine. 30 pass attempts. I'm gonna go with Baker Mayfield. I think Houston's gonna try to shut down that run, and he's gonna have to throw.
Hey, that's exactly what we said while you were gone. Baker Mayfield.
Look at that. All right, Huey, 50 plus rushing yards.
50 plus rushing yards. Let's go. Let's scroll through the list and see who you have some moments for.
We got Williams.
Oh, we're done. We're done here. Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs. That's an excellent pick. Excellent.
Short week. Not a whole lot of time to install an offense. I think they're gonna be really run heavy.
25 receiving yards, Matt.
Huh. Who do you have available?
We got Christian McCaffrey.
There you go. Right there.
Boom. I was thinking the same thing too. But
last week, Christian McCaffrey had 10 targets, 9 catches, 73 yards.
I'm going to go with Karen Williams for my 12 attempts too. I'm going to double down on it.
Yeah.
So
I think
we'll see how
for the week.
We'll see how he does. Huey, 8 targets.
8 targets. Let's
we got
see.
Chase, Adams.
Oh, there's no one else to throw to. Actually, you know what? Let's keep scrolling. I don't know if they're going to have enough volume for Garrett Wilson to get there.
You got Justin Jefferson there.
I'm going to go with Justin Jefferson in Atlanta. They don't have any good defense. I think he's going to be open a lot, and he's going to get a lot of targets and receptions.
60 plus receiving yards, Matt. Is your boy really back from last week, Chase?
He is, and he'll get that, but I want to go off the reservation.
Let me hear it.
I want to go with Malik Neighbors.
We are not going to go with Malik Neighbors, one, because he's injured, just to play it safe. And I'm not ready to pay $41 for his moment.
41 for his moment.
Yeah,
Who
he's
who
high.
who who, who
He's
do
high
we have
priced.
already?
We got Chase, Puka, Nico, St. Brown.
Puka. Last week, Puka Nakua had 11 targets, 10 receptions, and 130 yards. There's no reason to think that won't continue.
especially against
And
the Tennessee defense.
I think Chase, he gets back, and I think he gets a touchdown next week. Huey, who about our sack? Who do you think's getting a sack next week?
Let's see who we have here. Let's go down the
Hutchinson,
list.
Lawrence, Bonito.
I think we're gonna go with Benito. We're gonna go with Denver's defense to put pressure on Daniel Jones.
He did get 2 last week. He almost had 4. Matt, finally 8 tackles. We got Buda Baker. We got Brisker. He had 8 last week. Dean from Philadelphia, he had 8. Baker had 9. We have White
I
from
believe
Tennessee.
Dean
He
is
had
out.
8. Oh, Dean is out.
Yep.
Brandon Jones from the Broncos, he had 7. So your bet's bet going to be Buda Baker, Brisker, or
Who do the
White.
Broncos play?
The Colts.
Jonathan Taylor is going to get a heavy dose of rushing attempts. Last week, he got 18 rushing attempts. Daniel Jones also had quite a bit of rushing attempts. So I think he's going to have a lot of opportunities to get tackles. So let's go with him.
All right.
Great pick.
There you go. We are set. Once again, in order to play this playbook, you must own the moments. I do own the moments, and so I feel real confident. I was going to change my picks, but I actually like your guys' picks. Now let's go to one and done. Now I don't want you guys to kill me on the one and done, but I think I forgot to hit enter last week. So,
Wow.
Hey, you know
So
what? That means
we probably did better.
Everyone's still available.
everybody's still there.
So we probably did a lot better than we thought.
I don't think so, but let's pretend we did. All right, Matt. With that, who's our quarterback we're going with?
Joe Burrow.
Bounce back week.
What running back are we going with, Huey?
Let's see here. Running backs. Let's go with. Oh man, I wanted to pick Derrick Henry, but I don't like him against Cleveland. Don't like Taylor against Denver. We're gonna go with Kyron against Tennessee.
Okay. And for receiver, we're going with Joey B. I'm going to go with Chase.
Let's go.
All right, Matt. Go ahead and pick our tight end.
Come on.
We got
You know who I'm picking.
We got McBride still available.
You know who I'm picking. Trey McBride.
Got to be Trey McBride.
Trey McBride.
There we go. And for sure it's in now.
Who is Cleveland playing?
They are playing Baltimore.
Okay.
I believe I want to have enough for the pro playbook. I think so. I think I still got some guys. Let's try it. See what we got here. Matt, 250 passing yards. We might not have a lot of options here. So I'll let you know what your options are. Trevor Lawrence.
No.
And Spencer Rattler.
Fuck no.
Justin Fields.
Fuck no.
And you got to pick one of those.
The Jaguars are playing.
Fuck no.
Since the Jaguars are playing Cincinnati, who has no defense, I think Trevor Lawrence has to be the pick here.
Yep.
So here's the thing. Trevor Lawrence last week played the Carolina Panthers. 178 passing yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception.
There was a thunderstorm was string, long delay. They're going to be ready this time, Matt. Long delay. You got to go through the whole game.
Who else is available besides Trevor Lawrence?
That's it. That is it.
Spencer Rattler was like the other option.
And that might be our option for this pick too, right here.
I think Justin Fields
actually got Justin Fields right here. So 20 yards, Justin Fields right there.
And then this next one is pass attempts, right?
Yep, 30 pass attempts.
New Orleans is going to be behind, so Spencer Rattler is perfect for this one.
He had 32, so you're right. He had 32 attempts. So running back, Matt, 50 plus yards. Your options right here. We could get a Chuba if we wanted to. But what I do have is I have a Kenneth Walker. Devontae Williams. And that's about it. RJ Harvey, Henderson.
How many yards?
50.
50.
Give me Travion Henderson.
Yeah, I think that Henderson versus the Dolphins
against Miami.
Right there. Yeah, against Miami.
What's okay?
25 receiving yards.
I mean, we got to go. We got to go with your guy here, right?
We go Gibbs.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know you had a Gibbs. Yeah, let's go.
Gibbs.
Let's go with Gibbs.
I
was gonna go with RJ Harvey, but let's go with Gibbs. I don't know how much work they're gonna give him.
12 attempts. Let's see. Kenneth Walker literally had 12 attempts versus Steelers. Let's go with that right there.
Oh,
these are
I don't like that, Mike. I don't like that, Mike.
Who else do you have? They've been splitting. They split a lot of work
carries last week, Mike.
With Zach Charbonnet.
They're
gonna be running this time around. I like that pick.
All right,
Matt, 8 targets. Okay, we got Moore. We got Chase. We got Puka Nacua.
Puka.
All right.
Puka's going to get double-digit targets.
Huey, 60 receiving yards. We got Chase available for you.
All right.
London, I think he's going to be hurt.
He's got an AC joint sprain, so we don't want him.
Scary Terry is $12 if needed. JSMN, $2 if needed.
Let's see here. Do you
Tesla. We got Tesla.
Do you want to go with Chase here? You okay with that?
Chase may be our guy. Yeah.
Let's go with Chase here.
All right.
He's the one I feel the best about as far as the moments you have.
1 receiving touchdown.
Oh man,
he got one last time. He's gonna get one this time. Where's my guy Tesla at? You know what? What did Kyle Pitts do last week?
He went 7 for 59.
I think I'm going to go there since London's going to be a little banged up. Defense. Again, slim pickings. These are for the super wealthy. Matt, we got Lawrence.
Go with Lawrence.
Yeah.
Huey, 8 tackles.
I like Brisker. Actually, yeah. I do like Brisker in that. I think he had 11 total tackles last week, so it's a good one. I think he had 8 solo.
We are officially in the running for the $5,000 next week, okay?
There we go.
Let's go.
Hopefully we get, top 10 so I can get some more of these moments and we can get more of these players. But I do feel good. All our picks have been made. Matt didn't like one of my picks, of course, but I think we're going to do it.
Hey, man, from your lips to God's ears.
Downloads the Discord. You can get in there, ask those questions too. People are posting their stuff. Other content, we will share this content. So far, guys, how are you feeling about the product since you guys are new to it?
I love it. Personally, I'm a big into the card collecting in itself. So being able to kind of have this other alternative option of collecting the moments and being able to play with them and use them to win money in these types of games is fantastic.
Yeah, and for me, the biggest thing is you can do it for free. It's like, so.
Matt, what are your thoughts as you've been going around the website?
I picked all 16 games. I better go 16 for 16.
Let's go.
All right, and then we did have we are missing a member of the panel from last week. Ezra couldn't make it, but Ezra was actually the one of us that won money in his playbook picks last week. So might need to listen to him a little bit more moving forward.
Did he share his picks with you, or
he did not send them over? He did not.
He did not send them over. We'll get those on there.
He's gatekeeping the winnings.
Yep, that's what typical Ezra.
All right, Matt, Mike, you guys got anything before we close out today's show?
Nah, man. You guys,
just enjoy the football week, man. A lot of football to be played. Let's hope we get every game as good as that Ravens-Bills game.
That was a classic, man. That was such a classic. I tried to bet on that game, but they were not taking in-game bets. I was trying to take the Bills when they were down 2 touchdowns. But even the sites knew, like, no, let's not do it on this game.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it was good luck, everyone, on your picks this week, and we will see you all next Wednesday. Have a good night.